Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. We are playing a new mod pack today called Project Sacrifice. I hope everyone's having a good day. Everyone who's watching, have a very Merry Christmas, as it is 25th of December today. And we are going to take a look at Project Sacrifice. This is a mod pack that was in the wild. I've seen a couple of people play this, and I think Gaming on Caffeine is currently playing this, but I haven't seen too much of it. I know that it is a little bit outside my comfort zone. Hey, my god, is the sacrifice my sanity? I don't know. We'll see. Because this is primarily based on blood magic. Hi, Shimon. Hi, Emran. Welcome in. So this is something different, something unique. I haven't really looked at the quest line or anything like that. You're out? All right, my god. Have a good one, dude. Gonna watch me play it. All right. I want to set this to survival, difficulty hard. I have to have cheats on for CCI. That's a nope for playing for you. Ah, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. All right, I'm going to create a new world. I do like this little effect that happens whenever you click on something. It's pretty neat. So let's take a look at what this mod pack is, because I normally don't like to play mod packs that are outside my comfort zone because it's not usually enjoyable, but I'm thinking maybe this time I try something that I'm not a huge fan of and see if my opinion changes, you know? Like with E6E, there's a lot of magic stuff that I never used to do, and I did end up liking some of it. So maybe it's time for me to explore something outside of what I know and what I like, and we'll see if we can find something interesting to do in this pack. I know that we start off on a tier 2 altar, but that's about it. This is kind of like a skyblock pack, if I remember. So it might be interesting. I don't know what the end goal is, any of that sort of stuff. Oh, Jam on Toast, thank you for the follow. Okay, yeah, so this is a skyblock. We are in front of a blood altar. We have 8 blank runes, which means that this is a tier 2 blood altar. We have Tinker's Construct in here, and we have the quest book. Right, so oh wow, that's quite a lot of quests. Right, as always, Project E, Pure Chaos, Lexica Essentia. What is this? Oh, this is Mystical Agriculture. Oh, welcome in, James. How you doing? Neutronium Essence. So I'm guessing that we're gonna have... Yeah. What is this mess? This just looks like all the Mystical Agriculture essences. I'm guessing that the final star is... The final star is the last thing to craft. So we need final power flowers, which have really been buffed up when it comes to the EMC. And we need an infinity ingot, which can be duplicated with refined radiance. And to make it, you need a mechanical crafter with 60 crafters. And I'm guessing you just need all these ingots with infinity catalysts. Okay. That doesn't seem too bad. You can just crush the ones. Oh, this does have the new create, so that's going to be fun. I haven't played with the new create yet. That's going to be really cool. Oh, this is actually the end. The final reward. Take a bite of blood cake and you get a pig's soul. Oh, we have Draconic Evolution in this pack. Interesting. Right, I'm going to start off at the beginning. It says, the first prick of many. Here your journey begins. Right. You got the dagger, and what now? When you shift right click on a blank rune, you get basic essences and blood, which are key components to start the pack. Alright, so this is giving us a few things. It's giving us the sacrificial knife, the blood magic book, a temp pad, I'm guessing that allows us to teleport anywhere. We get a backpack, and we get some nutrient bars. Compressed nutrient paste into the shape of an edible bar. Okay, so there's a mod called Biomancy 2 in this. I have not played with this mod ever, so I'm not sure what this is. Hopefully it's something cool. It does not look cool. There's flesh blocks and I do not like that. It's too late, so you have to go. It's like 11:25. No worries at all, Jam on Toast. Thank you for the follow. Well, and hopefully I shall see you again. Have a good night's sleep. Okay, so there's a bioforge. There is a primordial cradle. There's a decomposer. There seems to be a lot of bio stuff in that, which, given the name, seems appropriate. I do want to put this stuff into my bag though, because I don't want this to be on me. So let's put this away. Now, it did say sneak right click on the runes, didn't it? Or shift right click on a blank rune. So is it shift or is it sneak? It seems to be neither. Oh, okay. Okay, so if you shift and right click, you can carry items. So that's neat. Why does it say shift right click on a blank rune? You will get basic essences then, because I am not getting any of those. Hey, bacteria. During normal Minecraft, if you dig deep enough, you can find blank. I'm guessing you mean to say bedrock? Alright, so I am not getting essences from this, which seems to be a problem. Is this pack over before it starts? Alright, what if I just prick myself a little? At least I got a little bit of life essence fluid in there. But I don't think that helps me, does it? This is blank rune. I am shift right clicking. Maybe, let me just set the controls back to how it used to be, where this is shift and this is control. And nope, that's still not doing anything. Something seems to be busted. Let me check. What about blood magic? No, there's nothing in there. Shift right click with the dagger. Ooh, maybe that's it. Yeah, that's it. Thank you. Thank you, Emron. Oh, almost died. Almost died. Okay, I need to eat. Actually, rather than eating, wouldn't it be easier if I just kill myself? Yeah, there we go. Oh, so you have your inventory on in this. Interesting. So I died, but my inventory is still with me. Nice. That's useful. Just remembered something. Scale set base. No. Is it scale persist? Yes. Set base true for me. Hey Job, how you doing, dude? Alright, so this is good. You can essentially just keep farming yourself because you're not going to lose your items. I think there's one thing that I need to do, which is change one of my controls, which is the backpack, to tab, because I don't like having it on B. So there we go. Yay, welcome in, Ral. How you doing? Yeah, go for it, dude. Go for it. Okay, so we can get some dirt, we can get some gravel, we can get some cobblestone, I guess. Oh, there we go. And I died. Thank you for that. Now, do we have... Ah, yes, we do have our deaths over here. How dare you not like your backpack on B? I just feel that tab is easier to hit because it's next to the WASD. Hey, Sauce Official. Eating some canned corn. T9, welcome in. Okay, so I'm just going to continuously do this until I, can't. He was joking. Fair enough. T9, thank you for the follow. You're writing through your dad's or mom's MacBook. Okay, your brother took your laptop. That doesn't sound nice. Hopefully he gives it back. Right, so we go to what is that? Ah, Shimon! Oh my god. Off you go. Oh. T9, thank you for the get up and stretch. Shimon, thank you so much for the resub. 11 months. That's crazy. Crazy town. I'm gonna get up and stretch real quick. It's for studying. Ah, okay. Well, hopefully he gets good scores in the SAT. Right, I got up and stretched. Be right back, no worries, job. Real question? Okay, what's the question? I think you got the 11 buckets. Yeah, we have 10 buckets of life essence fluid. And I'm just trying to get more stone and dirt essence pretty much. Should I not download Project Sacrifice on this MacBook? Depends on how new the MacBook is, because if it's an older one, it probably won't be able to run this. It's 3 years old, M1, then it might be able to. You could try it out. Yes, consume H2O. I just drank water. Thank you very much, Emron. Alright, I'm gonna continue this. Oh, I'm so used to the magnet. I've forgotten how to play without the magnet. Alright, so we got plenty of stuff right now. You didn't hear it, must have been your speakers. It did work. Oh, Ral, thank you. Oh, we have Forgiving Void on this. Nice. That's good. Oh, there I go again. Beat E6E, did I take a break? I achieved what I wanted to do, which is basically constructing the enigmatic tree of life. And that's where I wanted to finish. So I finished constructing it. Anything beyond that, all the mastery tokens and stuff is basically just grind. So I didn't want to do that because that's not good for streaming. Like, it's fun to play, but it's not useful for streaming. Who used the drop? I think Joprabon did. So all in all, I really enjoyed E6E. Had a lot of fun with it, but it's time to move on. Right, so let's get some dirt. Now, should be able to just do this. Oh wow, that's a lot of dirt. Now, didn't I have the control mod that does the crafting? Compress stack. So K, why is this not working? Eat plus drop equals rage quit. Oh, there we go. That's working. Nice. Alright, we got a whole bunch of cobblestone. We got a whole bunch of dirt. It used to be better 8 essence for 24 dirt. So they seem to have reduced it a little bit. I'm guessing that would be a little OP. I don't know though. I just want to check now. How do you get gravel? You get gravel by combining stone and dirt. Okay, I can do that. But first, I am going to build out a little bit so that I can actually, have a little bit of space to move around in. And let's see. There's this mod called Effortless Building in this mod pack. I haven't really played around with it ever. So I removed the keybinds, but I'm not sure if that was a good idea. I'm going to put the radial menu on R and see if I can do something with this. It was a 3x3 recipe. Oh. Well, that would have been a problem. Opinion Hypixel Skyblock? I'm not sure. I've never played Hypixel. Alright, so how do you place this stuff? Oh, this is cool. Ah, I like this. This is actually really cool. I've never played with this mod before. So you can just build in the direction that you're looking at. I'm quite interested with this mod pack, or with this mod, to see how this works. You can make checkerboards with this mod. Checkerboards, there might be a way to do that. I haven't seen it. There's diagonal lines, so I'm guessing you can do that. You tried playing PS before, but you haven't tried this? Flashpoint almost downloaded. Okay. Open modifier settings, mirror disabled, array disabled, radial mirror disabled. So those are the three options that we have. We have a way to undo and redo and replace. We have filled and a hollow. I think I would like filled. So let's say I wanted to do a 4x4. Wow, this is actually pretty cool. I am impressed. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How did I manage this? You can upgrade your range and it's quite cheap. Alright, so let me just check effortless building. So what do we have? We have a few items in here. Leather randomizer bag, right click golden randomizer bag, diamond, reach upgrade. So this is what we want. Reach upgrade 1, 2, and 3. So the reach increases to 50, 100, and 200. Wow, that is insane. Is the Minecraft version of Zooping or the smart mod from Satisfactory? Yeah, it does remind me of Zooping. It does remind me of Zoop. Okay, so a slime ball and an ender pearl is all we need for the first upgrade. The second one needs an ender pearl and blaze power. Wait a second, you don't need the previous tier to go to the next one? No, it does. So it says previous upgrades need to be consumed first. Okay, so I need to make one, consume it, then make this, consume it, then make this and consume it. Okay, that's not too bad. But for starters, we're just gonna start off with this and we'll see how it goes. So that's 4 blocks. That's 4 blocks. Is that correct? $200 blocks in total or range? I think range. Oh, total, sorry. My bad. Alright, let's see. So what is the default range? Is it just 5 blocks? That is pretty awesome though. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I think I built a little bit extra. How do I break this line? Do we have? We do have FTB Ultimine. In creative, it's max int. Dude, that's crazy. Oh, this I don't know how to get sticks to make a pickaxe. That could take a while. But this is 5 blocks, right? 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Now this is 1 block, so we need to go 4 blocks out. Let's go like this. 2, 3, 4, and then we just go out like this. Yeah, there does seem to be a bit of a range limit right now. Mystical agriculture will be my friend here. I think so, yeah, since this is a skyblock. That makes sense. If you want a more creative building mod, check advanced creation. I think I will. Alright, so we have plenty of dirt left. We have a little bit of cobblestone. It turns Minecraft into cat software. Jeez. I thought the Axiom mod was interesting enough, but advanced creation seems insane. Alright, so I need to make a bunch of gravel, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright, why did my spawn point set over there? Can I set my spawn point in this mod pack? Spawn point, Professor Deadshot. Sure, why not? So hopefully I shall spawn over here every single time. it's still setting my spawn point over here for some reason. What about slash home? Oh, slash set home. Home set. Now let's try. Set world spawn. Okay, that might be it. Slash set world spawn. Right. One more try. No, it just wants me to put. It wants to put me here every single time. What the heck? Why is it doing that? Chat, tell it to stop doing that. That was a little bit annoying. Okay, so 56 of these. That gives us a little bit of gravel. And now, what is the next quest? What can I say about it? I mean, you could say something. Andesite is next, which is stone and nether quartz. Or, there's an alternate recipe over here, which is cobblestone and gravel. So, I'm guessing we need to make a whole bunch of andesite for this mod pack because it does have create in it. Which means we will need a whole bunch of andesite alloy. So I think we'll start off with this one, but before this is a 3x3 recipe. So I'm going to need to make a crafting table somehow. And I think we do that with wood essence, which is on this side of the quest. So there is a way to do that. We need 4 pieces of dirt and we can make 4 wood essence. Okay. Every time I held that and the effortless building thing came up, I was like, wait, what? How do you turn that off? Like, is there a way to turn it off? Because it just happens automatically. Radial menu. Ah, okay. So you can enable and disable it from here. Cool. I'm learning a lot today. Alright, so let's go and put this down over here. And we will make ourselves a little bit of andesite. Right? I don't think you want to go there, buddy. So slash game rule do immediate respawn true. Slash game rule do immediate respawn true. Okay, so that means if I die immediately respawn. Ah, interesting. That's pretty neat. It's quite handy. I never knew that was a thing. Wait, do you get ooh. You get a little bit of protection when you respawn. You don't immediately start taking damage. I could abuse that. Check my statistics. What am I checking? In my statistics. What if you just spawn point? 30 deaths. Not bad. Not bad. Alright, I want to check something else. This is... Yeah. This is awesome. I have a Stream Deck key set to this. So this I'm taking damage so fast. It's insane. It does damage you, just doesn't play the animation. Yeah. That is super cool. Alright, okay, I think that's enough. That's enough of that. Hey Greg, how's it going, buddy? It's been a while. Hope you're doing well. Invincibility only happens upon joining. I guess so, yeah. Alright, Wood, what do you expect? Why the quests so, like, weirdly named? Look up and then click. Oh, that won't do anything. You have to look at the blank rune. Things have been happening. Things have been happening indeed. Things do be happening quite a lot. You need sleep. I saw you in Aichin's stream earlier, Makod. Think you wanted to sleep so you can get your dailies afterwards? What if you put a blank rune in front of yourself? I guess that could work. Only problem is I can't make a blank rune right now. I don't know how long it'll be before I can do that. Alright, I'm gonna get 32 of these. I wish you could just right click with the item. Alright, if I do this. It'd be funny to see me play MapleStory like 20-30 minutes. Is it super chill till it isn't? It could be nerfed. Let me check. Alright, so we got oh, I made an extra one. Okay, so for blank rune, what is the recipe? It is okay. I need a blood orb. Weak blood orb works, but we also need a blank slate, which can be made with rocky dirt. Well, I guess I could do that. But I need a little bit of LP in there. What's that font called? I think it's called smooth font or something. And then this is a tier 2 with 500 or 5000, and that needs flesh bits. Okay, I could do that as well. So I could make one of these. This is not difficult. I could make one of these. Basically, line in which the chill ends is about level 230 or 240 depending on class. Okay. I just want to fill this thing up. It's almost full. There we go. It's now full. And the first thing that I need to do is put this flesh bit in here. Now this is from Biomancy 2, isn't it? It is. That's going to turn into coagulated blood, which goes back in here. And with 5 buckets of LP, that's going to turn into the weak blood orb. You start fighting multi-phase bosses with insta-kill mechanics and weird tests. Does FTB support macOS? I use GD Launcher. Okay, so I'm missing the blank slate, which is 100 LP. That's actually nothing. Alright, so we got 3 of those. I guess I could get a few more, actually. So we need some rocky dirt. Rocky Balboa dirt. Yeah, I think I'll go for 9 of these. It's crazy how fast this blood alters compared to the normal one. I'm quite liking the speed of this. Curseword sends you into the launcher, FTB launcher doesn't. Yeah, GD doesn't. It just launches the game immediately. So you should be good. Why is it so fast? It's probably been configured that way. Right, so I die somewhere over here, right? I die over here. So if I did this... That is actually pretty dope. This is a pretty good way of doing things. But it keeps spawning me looking in this direction. So I'm gonna get a pickaxe real quick. So I'm going to need 3 of these so I can get some logs, get some planks, get some sticks, and I'm gonna make a pickaxe. Now, can you mine this with a stone pickaxe, or do you need something higher? You can mine it with a stone pickaxe. Awesome. So what I could do is put this over here. right? And then I do want to expand my thing a little bit more. A thing, okay. Good job, Deadshot. Oh, that's wrong. I want to make a couple of chests. Ooh, we got the fancy chests. Maybe place it a block higher so it just clicks. We'll see, we'll see. There's plenty of automation and stuff we can do with this. For now, I just want to put these down. Get a couple of nice big chests going. Why is this not putting all of them? Oh, it doesn't have the mod that does that. Man, I missed that. Right. I want to start effortless building once again and just make a bigger platform. So let's enable this and build a floor. And I'm gonna go out another 5 blocks, I think. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mouse tweaks, that's the one. Now, mouse tweaks allows you to shift and control and click all the items into the other inventory. I don't think that's in this pack, or if it is, then something's messed up. I think this was 118. GD Launcher is supported on Mac. Well, good news. You can play GD Launcher then, on GD Launcher. Press F3. Okay. What am I looking at? Also, why do I have only 60 FPS? Is my VSync? Oh, my VSync is on. Right, I'd like to have 120 FPS because that's the refresh rate of my monitor. So I'm gonna use that. Right, now the corner was over here, so we're gonna go 5 blocks from here, I think. It's actually 144, but I've seen a weird artifact happening on 144, so I haven't been using it. Mouse tweaks is available for 118, should be hard to throw it. I'll probably do that before the next before the next day of streaming. Before next stream is what I meant to say. Right, so let's go like this and go 5 blocks out in this direction. Nope. Is this correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Seems to be correct. Establishing a big platform is super important early on because it makes sure that you have a base that you can run around on and not die instantly. Also, it's important for CCI. Yeah, less space to fall off. Although this does have forgiving void, so it's not that big of a problem. And plus, keep inventory seems to be on. So death does not really have consequences. Oh, that was a big jump. Thank you, Gray. I wanted to come this way. That was the perfect yeet. You forgot the yeet. Foiled again. Man. Right, so let's try this again. If I do this. Ah, okay, I need that up. You wanted to yeet me? Gray just got in ahead of you. You'll get me next time. Now, I do not remember. Where was this? Was it over here? 665 and 5. I'm pretty sure that's where this was. Where did my block go? There it is. Why was I 2 HP? I have no idea. Okay, I'm spawning on top of this, which is not expected. Who did that? I'm gonna go one block ahead. I'm gonna try and see how fast I can do this. Why do I keep spawning on this? I put it one block further when I was going on top, and it still seems to be doing the same thing. That's weird. Alright, we'll try this again, shall we? Hey, Greg. No, bad Greg. Alright, there we go. I think that's plenty. Plenty of essence for now. And this is going to be the area where I come to get more essence if I need. Right? Glad to have worked that out. I think my spawn point is like in between two blocks. Might be. Yeah, actually it might be. Dude, why is there so much tearing happening? I think I might need to turn VSync on. Which is weird because my monitor is at 120 Hertz. Why is this doing 60? That's super weird. Anyway, why do you cap your FPS at 120? Because it enables my CPU to not have to work as hard. The more frames that you have to generate, the more calls your CPU has to do, which means that it's working harder than it needs to, especially if your monitor can't output that much. So you should always try to set your max FPS to what your refresh rate is of your monitor. Makes it a little bit easier. Okay, so apparently we need to get any drawer, which is just planks and a chest. So let's grab a few more planks so that we can do that. Especially with Java being absolute garbage. Yeah, pretty much. Right, so I need to do that, but I also need a few more chests. So we get a couple of drawers, we get a couple of chests. Now I can still open the chest, so that's a good thing. And then I guess I could just put all the essences in here. I have a lot of dirt, by the way. What can you do with dirt apart from, you know, crafting dirt? You can use it with nature essence, and you can use it with stone essence, but you can't really do anything else. Okay. You can make a biolab recipe. Dirt essence with saltpeter turns into sulfur. There's something that does -2 seconds. I don't know what that is. Biomancy is going to be something that I need to learn to play with. But for now, we're just at the start of the mod pack, so that's going to be a journey in itself. Andesite alloy is next. So we need to learn how to make this. So you just put andesite in the blood altar and you get andesite alloy. Well, that seems easy enough. Is there a way to automate that early game? I don't think so. We do have item pipes over here. So item pipes are made with iron ingots. And how do you get a block of iron? You get it with a block of andesite. Oh, wow. So andesite alloy can be turned into iron. Hey, Abram. Merry opening presents day, everyone. Also, good morning, hello, and have a wonderful time, sir. Yeah, Merry Christmas to everyone who wasn't here at the start of the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Downloaded Flashpoint, so anyone knows any old Flash games? I don't think Flash games work anymore, do they? Happy Freezer Day. Wait, why is it Freezer Day? Oh, Flashpoint makes them work. Ah. Well, there was this old game called Extreme Pamplona that I used to enjoy. You could try that out if it's available. I don't know if it was a Flash game, though. I was really small when I played it, so I don't exactly remember. Okay, so we have the block of andesite alloy. Now, how much does this take? It takes 3,250 LP. I have 1.35. All right. What's DBZ abridged? I have, but I don't remember all of the stuff. But I do remember some of the references. I don't remember why today is Freezer Day though. It's been a while since you played Flash games. Same. I haven't played Flash games since I started playing actual games from one of the movie episodes of it. I see. Why did I do that? Oh, that's stupid. I shouldn't have right-clicked that. Since then, Flash has stopped working. No, I stopped playing Flash games a long time before that. I stopped playing Flash games, I think, in 2008. 2008, yeah. Wow. It's been a long time since I played a Flash game. That's quite telling, isn't it? How old I am. Right, so we got a block of iron that allows us to get some iron ingots, which is apparently an advancement. And it also allows us to turn iron nuggets into brass essence. This is quite interesting. And then water essence, how do you get that? Use Essentia Eaculus on crying obsidian to extract. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. So is there any other way to do this? That probably isn't how water is made. Well, good job. Good job, modpack creator. I don't see a way to get water. Does anybody else? There's biomass, but that needs seed oil. Doesn't give you any instructions on how you can do that. Also, fun fact, Goku canonically defeated Frieza on Christmas Eve. Ah. That's pretty cool. Alright, so for tier 3 altar, I'm going to need 20 blank runes and 4 glowstone. How do you get glowstone? Glowstone dust can be acquired with lightning charges and water. This is quite the recipe. Lightning charges can be acquired with blitz powder, which comes with blitz motes, which comes from blitz essence, which comes from a biolab recipe. Right. What's a Goku and Frieza? Dragon Ball Z references. Alright, so in order to get glowstone, I'm gonna have to go through this whole system. This needs a sifter. So I think I need to go through that before I can go to the tier 3 altar. And then it also wants this stuff. So we need a water wheel, which is just any planks with a shaft. And we also need an encased fan, which is an andesite casing, and a propeller, and another shaft. But how do you get water? Why does it not tell me how I can get water? It says water essence, but... Oh. I did not expect this recipe to be a thing. So apparently if you put an empty bucket on top of a blood altar, you just get a water bucket. Well, that makes complete sense. So let's get a bucket. There we go. We have a water bucket now. That makes absolutely no sense, but I'll take it. It's just iron-rich water, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna need a few more andesite alloys. Let's get 2 of them for the shaft. There's gonna be 1 for the propeller. And what else? I'm gonna need 1 for the andesite alloy casing. So we'll start off with 4. This is a pretty interesting mod pack though. I've never played a mod pack that had blood magic as the start, and that is quite interesting to me. I need to strip this, don't I? Stripping. That is the thing that I need to do. Not me personally. Need to strip the log. Which also sounds weird. You know what? Forget I said anything. Right, so get some planks. Do I not have any planks? There we go. Water wheel done. And then you can turn this into a large water wheel, right? So you just need to surround that with planks and it turns into a large one. I do like the new create recipes. They seem a little bit more intuitive than the other ones. Hey, welcome in, Sylvester. Was that the part you walked on? That's the beauty of Twitch. That's all I can say. That's the beauty of Twitch. All right, so I need a propeller. Let's get the propeller. Wait, what is that? Iron train hull? That's interesting. I might need to make one of those in the future. And then I need the andesite casing and the propeller and the shaft. Have the encased fan. Merry Christmas to you too, Sylvester. Alright, so we've done a decent bit of progress. Now we're going to venture into like the proper sifting and stuff. This is a different sifter. It does not look like the X Nihilo one. It is the Create sifter. I'm guessing this is the one that was used in FTB Skies, which I have not played. So I don't know how exactly this works yet. Place water first and then sifter to waterlog. And we need a brass mesh for this. Okay, so that's why I need the brass essence. Now I'm guessing that 8 of these give you 1 brass. Oh, it gives you 4. Wow, they're pretty generous with the brass essence. Considering that you only need 9 nuggets. However, how much LP? 250. That's nothing. That's like 2 buckets. So there we go. We already have 3 buckets. I think I'll fill this up completely though. Why not? I'm no stranger to death. Being a CCI streamer, death is pretty normal for me. This recipe seems to be time-based. Because for 250 millibuckets, you would expect it to be done pretty quickly. But it seems to be a little slow. What are we all thinking about this mod pack? Do you think I should continue it? It is pretty interesting. I'm gonna give it a shot. See how much I can get further in this. So, we got 4 brass ingots. Now, I should be able to make this, which is going to need an andesite casing once again. And a cogwheel is pretty easy. Just give me 1 of these. Another 1 of these. Yeah, it seems to be quite unique compared to all the other packs that I've played. Definitely seems to be a little bit unique. There's still the same elements, but there's definitely something different because of the start being blood magic. So I'm interested to see how this goes. Is it going to be fun enough? We'll find out. I know that Old Man Shorty had started playing this. I don't know if he continued with it. Need a few more sticks. It's used in FTB Skies. You just give it rotation, a mesh to use, and toss the material you want to sift gravel, sand, dust, soul sand, crushed netherrack, crushed endstone, etc., and it basically sieves them. Fair enough. That seems like a pretty decent way of doing things. Blood wheel. Imagine if you had to use the bucket of blood to make the wheel go round. That does sound pretty cool though. Can't say that it doesn't sound cool. Right, so I'm gonna use the large water wheel. If I remember correctly, they changed the way water wheels work. So you no longer need to put water in like multiple directions. You just put them on one and it should work. So what if I do something like this? Wait, can't you put this on its side? Ah, there you go. This is a little bit too excessively big though. I might have to keep it standing. Also, let's remove this cobblestone over here. And see if I can just start... No, that's wrong. That is completely wrong. I think I needed something like this. All you need is the source block and one flowing tile. Yeah, I think that's what I had seen. I'm not sure how well it works. Or does it need to be one block behind? That does not seem to be working. Let me check the bondo on this real quick. What does this say? Generating rotational force using large water wheels. I think the large ones might need to be on top. Covering additional sides will not improve its kinetic input any further. Okay, but does this have to be at the top though? Yeah, I don't care about the wood planks. I'll try this at the top. If it doesn't work, then we have to figure something else out. Can be on top or sides, doesn't really matter. Okay. If it can be on the sides, then can I do this? Aha, I can. Alright, that's cool. That makes a lot of sense. I would like to do this though. Just make sure that the water doesn't leak. Because flowing water is lag. So we don't want that to happen. Give me another bucket. This thing should be giving us, what, 512 stress units? Although it's going to be really slow, but 512 stress units should be pretty decent. For a start, at least. So if I want to get the rotation to the sifter, I would need a gearbox, I think. A vertical gearbox. Yes, that's what I need. How do you make a gearbox again? It doesn't say I need one though. I'm still gonna make one anyway. So that's andesite casing with 4 cogwheels. Put gears in a box. Hey, that always works. That's true advice right there. Okay, so if I do this, that's completely wrong. Oh, sorry, I had to sneeze right there. Andesite casing plus 4 small cogs. Merry Christmas, Titan. Welcome in. Okay, so we got the andesite casing, we got the 4 cogs. Cog wheels is what it's called. So that's the gearbox, there's the vertical gearbox. Out of nutrition bars already? No, I just have them in my backpack. And then I need another small cogwheel. And that should do it. Hey, hey. Aha! The sifter is now working. What did it say about waterlogging? Place water first and then sifter. Now, do we really need to waterlog this? Don't you be giggling at me. I see you. So waterlogged one will give you kelp, seagrass, corals, and then the one that is not waterlogged will give you all the other stuff. Okay. And now is this is for the brass mesh, this is for the zinc mesh. This is for the andesite mesh. I'm guessing that the brass mesh is the best. So we've basically got the best mesh in the game already. Hey, you stop giggling right now, Gray. I'll tell on you. Brass and string mesh are craftable only. Yeah, I have the brass mesh right now. So you're saying I can just put stuff in here, right? Oh, Charlie, thank you for the heal. And thank you for feeding me. I'm telling you, Gray, you're towing the line. Why? Do I like throw it? Ah, I throw it. Okay. Why did you run out of stress? You have to place the water first. You can shift click water onto it and shift click with an empty bucket to get the water back from waterlogged one. Nice. Why is this not working anymore? Oh, how did you turn into ice? Nani? Also, why did that not give me back the water? Ads done. Welcome back, Charlie. Can I just effortlessly place this? Above? Ah, come on. I guess I can't. Alright, so how do you get stuff out of this? Does it just automatically pop out, or do we need to do something? Ah, I keep forgetting I need to Q. I need to hit Q on this. Right click. So it will just store all of the stuff inside of it until I extract it. That texture looks really flattened. Okay, Xnahilo did a much better job on that. That's for sure. Okay, so we got one crushed raw copper in there. This seems like it's going to take forever though. So let's stop that for now, because I'm going to step up the speed a little bit. Giga squish. I know, right? It has an internal inventory. Fair enough. Now how do you get clay? Clay. Apparently you can get it by crushing gravel. But that's going to need crushing wheels. Oh, Bubbles. Hey, Tide. How are you doing? Alright, let's go ahead and make a depot. So for a depot, I need a little bit more andesite alloy. We'll make 4 of these, shall we? There isn't a wireless crafting grid in my inventory. I know. I'm just so used to doing that that I keep doing it again. Okay, so I'll put the depot over here for now. I don't know. I'll put this away. Hey, no, 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 no. Don't be hitting me. Crushed raw iron. So that is a 25% chance, 15% for gold, 20% for zinc, 20% for copper. So you're telling me that I got a lower chance item faster than a higher chance item. See if blood alter blood rise again. It's on 4.25. I don't know if it did. We'll find out though. Right, I want to make a few large cogwheels and a few small cogwheels. So I think I need shafts for that, right? And then I need a few planks. So if I do this, that's 2 of those, or 4 of those. I can't count. And 4 of these. Now, can I step this up? I don't have the goggles. How do you get the goggles? It needs a gold plate, string, and glass. Okay, that's a little bit beyond us right now because we don't have any of those items. So let's just step this up a little bit. Now, can I do that? Yes. That's wrong. Interesting. Gotta press gold, which is a ways away. Yeah. But we'll get there. Okay. I think it's a large cogwheel to a small cogwheel. Is that correct? Yes, shifting gears. That's what we wanted. Definitely takes a lot of place, but we can make do. And then where's my... Oh my god. Made a mistake. I need that gearbox. I might need another one of these. Hey, it's been a while. It's been a while since I've played with Create, and especially this new Create. Wait, I need this. So why do I keep forgetting about it? So the vertical gearbox will go over here, and then the cogwheel will go underneath. Hopefully this doesn't... Yeah, there we go. I think this will be at 256 stress units. Unless it's maxed out, which would be 512. There's an easy way to find out, actually. If I just put an encased fan and it overstresses... Nope. So that's a 256. Good to know. So we do have a little bit extra available. New Create was a bit kooky when you first tried it. You can also power the sifter from the bottom via a shaft. How does that work? I need to be able to see below it. Oh, there we go. But then I'm guessing you can't put a funnel underneath it to extract stuff. So there is a compromise to be made over there. Now, speaking of funnels or chutes, I think I can put this into a chute, which is iron plate and ingot. So to make an iron plate, is there a way for me to do that? I would need a mechanical press, which is doable. Yeah, this is actually doable. The wrench needs 3 golden sheets, so I would need some gold, which I don't have right now. I do have iron though. How dare I not have gold? I just don't like the allure of gold. I'm a simple man. I'm not a gold digger. Right, make a block of iron for me, please. In the meantime, I still need one of these, and one of these. Spoken like someone who's never seen real gold. I have actually. In India, we do have a lot of gold. If all the women in India sold all their gold, we would probably have the largest amount of money in our Federal Reserve ever. That's how much gold our women have. It's just hiding. There we go. Mechanical press complete. I can put this down over here, and I need a couple more iron ingots because I need to turn them into the... Wait, hang on a second. Can I make iron essence? No, I can't. So I would need 9 of these, I think, unless I just get crushed iron from the stuff, from the gravel. So let's throw this in here, and hopefully I can get a whole bunch of crushed iron. Depot, yeah, I do have a depot over here. But then if I put the depot down, that's not gonna work. Washing is more beneficial. Yeah, I think that would be a better way to do things. Speaking of the way to do things, I might need to do this. If I put the depot over here and the mechanical press here, that makes more sense because it's 1 block higher. Now we have 2 crushed iron in there and a nugget of experience as well. So I need to wash this, right? So if I wash this, I get 9 nuggets and a 75% chance of redstone. I will take that. So I want to wash all of this. And to wash that, I will need the encased fan. Now, is there a way to power this without... Oh! Okay. Interesting. Don't like my wheels? Neither do I. But they're a necessary evil right now. I'm gonna put some cobblestone slabs over here so that I can just put water in place. And then I can just put these on here. And they should start getting washed. That will fix it the way I want it done anyway. How would you want it done? And please don't say weighted ejectors. Yeah, so this depot can be used by the fan and the mechanical press. And by the way, that was completely unintentional. I did not mean to do that. I don't know how I got that to happen. This just worked itself out somehow. Casings? But casings are expensive. Unless they don't get used. In which case, I don't mind them. Dropper is expensive. You only need 1? Okay, I'll do it then. So where do you want me to place this? Just on like everything? They will block shafts from connecting when you don't want them to. Okay. Fair enough. Look at that. It looks so cool. Be right back. No worries, Titan. I'm happy with that. Let's get our first ingots. So we have that and that and that. 2 iron ingots acquired. So we have a total of 3 now. Actually, I just want to put all this stuff back. And I think I might want to get an infinite source of water going. And have it more straight from the wheel. Oh, so you mean like just have it 1, 2, 1, 2 like that instead of just going all over the place? I guess so. But you know what? That'll be something to do in the future. We're just starting to work things out right now. We will definitely repair all of this stuff. This is not going to be, something that we keep. I keep saying that, but it usually turns out to go that way. Now, we only had a 15% chance of gold, but did we have any? Oh, we do. Nice. Exactly what you thought I'd do. I'm too predictable, aren't I? I'm just way too predictable. Oh, hey, we got another quartz out of that. We got gold and nether quartz. I shall take that. Time for the wrench. I want to make the wrench and the goggles. Because the goggles are going to be the most important thing. Even more than the wrench. Wrench is greater than goggles? See, that's something that I can't get on board with. I think the goggles are more important. Because they allow you to see the stress units. Oh, I just realized that's going to make a... that's going to be a problem. If I put this on the washing thing, is that going to do anything or not? If it doesn't, that would be an issue. But I don't think it does. Alright, so if it doesn't, then it's fine. Deadshot has made the achievement bonk. I do love the creative advancements. They are quite creative. Alright, so we have 2 golden ingots and 2 golden sheets. Hey, oh, hey. Don't be eating me. You just made me bonk my player, my character. Right, so now that we have this, is there a quest to make the wrench? Nope. Well done, I'd say. Wait, I need a stick for this, right? Aha! The wrench has been created. Anyone knows any old Flash games? I don't remember most of them. Hi, Yuki. It's been way too long. I hope you're doing well. I need to make the goggles next. So for the goggles, I am going to need some sand. How do you get sand again? You can crush gravel into sand. You can mill sandstone. Apparently. Remember a good amount of them. Right, are we done with the 64 gravel? That seems quite low for that amount of gravel. Well, okay. Alright, so for the goggles, I'm going to need... Oh, I also need a piece of string. I do not have a string. Neither do I have any flax. Yo, what the heck? Look at this recipe. This is new. Is this a create recipe or is this a custom recipe? It's just 8 pieces of stone with a large water wheel. That's definitely a custom recipe, right? Because this is the way you're supposed to do it. You're doing okay fighting sinus infection like always? Dude, same. I have quite a bit of problem with my sinuses as well. Yeah, it definitely seems custom. Okay, so the furnace recipe has been changed. And it is... Oh, wow. Are you serious? Do we need a smeltery controller on a tier 3 altar to make the furnace? What? Why? Why? And how do you get stone if you can't get it from smelting? That is such a weird recipe. I don't understand. I'm guessing that I need to do this. A bulk smoking recipe for stone. Because it doesn't say bulk blasting. So I need a fire. E2E levels of pranked. Dude, that's so weird. That you need this. The fan and you need a smoke. So I'm guessing I need a flint and steel for this then. Oh, that's pretty easy. It's just flint and iron, which is not steel. But that's a steel. And I'm gonna steal this. Now we have a bulk smoker. Let's get a whole bunch of cobblestone and smoke this. Now, do we have a time in a bottle in this pack? We do not, but we have the temporal pouch, which is basically the time in a bottle. It needs leather, eyes of ender, blocks of gold, and bone marrow. Hi, Kara. How's it going? Marrow extracted from the bones of your victims, rich in hormones and biominerals. Wow. Drops from skeleton, horse, skeleton, stray, and wither skeleton. Sleepy? You gotta get some coffee in you. Oh, the fire's gone off. That's not good. I'm guessing it needs netherrack underneath it to sustain it. No more E6E? No, we constructed the enigmatic tree of life. That's pretty much where I wanted to end it. So I decided to finish it off. Now, does this get reset every time the flame goes out, or does it continue to work? Bubble Tank series of games for Flash. Can't download Pop Tropica. No, honestly, I don't know what any of these games are. I'm hoping this continues working when I replace the flame. You loved Learn to Fly? Oh, there we go. I got it. Presents are open. What you get? You get anything good? Oh, there's a colossal chest in this. Colossal chest core. And it has like tiers and stuff. Nice. Okay, that could be interesting. Yeah, Merry Christmas, Kara. Okay, we have 64 stone, which means we can start crafting some stuff up. Now, what was I crafting? I was crafting the crushing wheels, so I need another large water wheel that's 16 planks and one shaft. One shaft, 16 planks. I am liking this mod pack. It is not bad. Oh, rallied me onto the water wheels. Or the water wheel, I should say. And there we go. We've got the crushing wheels. So now we can crush. If you have a crush on anyone, you just send them to me. I'll put them through the wheels. It didn't work. It did. I got yeeted on top of the water wheel and I jumped down. Got a super fluffy bathrobe, a super fluffy blankie with a wolf on it. And one long time ago, with a wolf howling at a moon, and he named the blankie Wolf. Wolfie. Now this new blankie is named Wolfie as well. Got an original model of a PS3 since just broke down a long time ago. Just stoked about that, and 2 controllers. Nice. That's quite the haul. You just dropped, but it didn't. I didn't have anything in my hand to drop. Okay, apparently you can make a mechanical roller with a crushing wheel, andesite casing, and electron tube, but that's not something that I can do right now. I think what I want to do is get some more of these large water wheels in place. I think I could make 4 more. That's going to give me 2048 stress units. And then I can put down the crushing wheels. And they will probably work on 1024 if I put them over here. Oh, Abram. So I'm going to need some more plankage. Now, can I turn this wood essence into anything other than logs? I can turn it into saplings, but apart from that, I don't see another use for it, so I'm just going to convert it all. And then I'm going to make a bunch of planks. Then what we need to do is this. And this. That's probably the fastest I've ever crafted large water wheels. I do like this whole like setup. Now this is cool. You gotta go now. Going out of town all day for the wife's aunt, to wife's aunt's for breakfast, then spend the day at her sister's apartment, then off to another aunt's for dinner. It's gonna be a long day for you. No worries, dude. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy all the relatives and meeting up with everyone. Have fun. Right, so apparently 1 block of water is able to power all of these water wheels. I don't know exactly how this works, but hey, I'll take it. Day's not wonderful when you're not home. It'll be okay. I promise. Get going. Have fun. Make yourself have fun. In the meantime, create is magic. Does seem to be. Like there's literally just 1 block of water over here, and then all of these are now working. So it has to be magic somehow. Okay. Question, Gray. How do I get the andesite casing off of this? Do I just right click on it with the wrench? Aha! It is this way. I quite like this. That is pretty neat. That is pretty neat. I like that. I will make it work. Now, to put the crushing wheels in place, I am going to need some sort of a system. I think the best way to do it is right click to open, shift right click to take it right off. Gotcha. I'm going to need a couple of shafts, I think. And I want to move this ahead. So I want my crushing wheels to be on this side. So I'm going to need a gearbox over here. Sure, I can do that. Now, what was the gearbox once again? It was 4 thingies. Yeah, 3 large cogwheels will do the trick. Why do I need to cough so much? What the heck? I need to drink water. Hang on, give me a moment. Right. Drank some water. Hopefully that helps. Okay, so I'm gonna need some shafts. Then for the cogwheels, I need some planks. So let's get 3 of these. Then I'm going to need 4 of these. And then I think I need the andesite casing. This MacBook has no USB port. Only has 2 Type-C ports and a port for headphones. Yeah, MacBooks normally don't like to have USB Type-A's, do they? You can't connect a mouse. Do you have this thing to turn from USB-C to USB, but it's not working? Maybe it's faulty. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay, so classic Apple product. I know, right? That's one of the reasons why I don't like Apple. They just make things so difficult. Like, why do you have to do that? There's literally no reason to do something like that. I could put the crushing wheels like this. Oh, overstressed. Okay, that's way too much power. I don't think the other wheels are working, by the way. I know they're turning, but I don't think they're giving me any stress units. I'm pretty sure they're not. Why is it going so fast? I've set up some rotation speed upgrades. Or not upgrades, but I've revved it up with the cogwheels a little bit. They're turning because the first one is turned. Yeah, I figured. I figured. Alright, so if I want them all to turn, um, won't it make it slower? It depends on the rotation. Sometimes it's slower, sometimes it's faster. Depends on which cogwheels you use. If you use the large one to turn into the small one, then it'll be slower. But if you use the small one to turn into the large one, it'll be faster. Uh-oh! Ral.
This thing keeps coming back and I can't get rid of it, so Ema, just use it.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the sub. Unfortunately, the zombie in the skelly fell off. Sub like a week ago. You probably got the notification for an anniversary, maybe? That's probably it. Okay, why is that not turning into an infinite source? But that one is. This game is weird sometimes. I don't understand it. Also, is there a way for me to clear all deaths? There we go. We had a whole bunch of deaths from me just using my sacrificial knife. I think I would like to cover this up. Is that stopped? Looks like it is. Perfect. I'm hoping this gives me more stress units. I honestly can't check. Because... Hey, that's a mistake. That's still working. I can't tell how this is working. I've managed to mess this up a little bit, but hey, if it's working, it's working. It's fine. Alright, let's test it out now. Is this gonna work? Nope, still overstressed. I don't know why this is overstressed now. We should have plenty of power. Yeah, Crusher can work sideways. It depends on which way you've rotated it. But it can definitely work. That's how you set it up for belts. Alright, now I'm super confused. Why are you not working? What if I do this over here? It's actually not a good spot. Let's get a gearbox and put it not there. Just get a normal gearbox, please. No, wait. This is one of the things with Create you gotta keep in mind. It's always stressed due to the holidays. It's the holiday spirit. Everything's overstressed at this point. This would probably not work the way I wanted it to. Okay, so if I want them both to be like over one over here and one over here, then this one is gonna have to be rotating that way. So I'm gonna need a normal gearbox, I think, for this. And then if I put a large cogwheel over here, then I can turn one this way, turn one this way, and then I have a crushing wheel here and a crushing wheel here. There we go. A pair of giants. Done. People stress on holidays. Sometimes. Sometimes the holidays are fun, sometimes they're stressful. But hey, we got the crushing wheel done, so that's cool. I think I need to put some more stuff in the sifter because I have definitely run out of gravel. I have 26, but that's not going to be enough. So let's get a couple stacks of this and this. I think it was something like this, right? Yes. Oh wow. I just put a whole bunch of gravel in there. Alright, now does this accept more than one stack of items? I don't think so. Nope. Only one stack. Now I would be able to do a hopper or chute on top of that. Now, oh, thinking of chutes. Didn't I say I wanted a chute? So that needs 2 iron plates. Well, thankfully we can do that. Squids! I got all the squids. There's so many squid 2s. This is random squid 3 in between the 2s. Come on, you could be a little bit quicker. Thank you. Right, so we got the iron sheets and then we get the iron ingots. And now we have 4 chutes. Squid 3 is the head. Why is it in the middle? Squid has a deformity. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. I can't argue with that. So I need to figure out how to set this up so that the sifter has a chute underneath. And I think the way to do that would be to send this cogwheel up by 1 instead of down by 1. And that should work. Now we still have 49 gravel in there, so I'm going to wait for that to finish. And in the meantime, I'm just going to start working on some other stuff. So we have plenty of stuff to do over here. We have a spout that I need to make. So a spout comes from a copper casing and a dried kelp. Now in order to get dried kelp, we actually need normal kelp, which needs a waterlogged sifter. So I would either need to make another one of these or just use this one. I think I'll just use this one for now. And in the meantime, I'll just make a mechanical mixer then. I think effortless can come in clutch for building down. Oh yeah, that's true. That is true. Alright, I need 2 andesite alloys and 5 iron plates for this. And then just a cogwheel and an andesite casing. So I need one of these, one of you, 1 plank, 5 iron, and is that it? So 2 of you and then 5 of... Oh wait, these need to be plates, don't they? I'll put this down. Let's again get a smart chute. I hope we don't have rusty iron in this. No, we don't. Wanna watch a movie? Sounds good. See you, Ralph. Thank you for the look. Right, we definitely want the mechanical press to be a little bit faster. Wow, this is slow. This is way too slow. Speaking of slow, is there another way to get sand? Now, it did say crushing gravel. Now, that is 100% chance, right? So, what if I got a couple of gravel? I have a few extras, right? Let's get 24. And I'm going to use a chute on top over here. The only reason I'm using it is because it makes it easier to pick up. And then I guess I just need a chest on top of it. Wow, this is rough. It's been a while since I've played without any kind of flight. You can definitely tell the difference. Even when I didn't have the creative flight in Enigmatica, I always had something to help me go up. Vertical logistics, there we go. Now this is going to give me a bunch of sand. I need the 24 sand because I need to turn that into glass so that I can finally make my goggles. Not sure if the chute would extract the gravel from the sifter. I'll need to check. If it does, then I can't use it. Then I would need to have a smart chute with a filter. Wow, this is slow. Yep, there we go. Yeah, it does 16 at a time. I don't know what this mod is that changes the mouse icons, but it is pretty cool. I like the animations of it. You're gonna head to bed, catch me next time. No worries, Gray. Thanks for stopping in. It was a pleasure having you. Thank you for the eat. This should definitely take less time because it's just 8 gravel. And as I said it complete. Almost crushed me. I don't think I can go in there, right? Because the chute is covering the way. Oh, thank you, Sauce. Okay, so this is done. The 5 iron sheets. Completely forgot about these. So we have the whisk, we have the andesite casing, and then I think it was a cogwheel that I needed. Yes! That's a really good payoff. 100 points for full hunger and saturation. Yeah, I guess. Maybe I should make it 200. But to be honest, people don't use it that much. Most of the people here try to kill me, so I gotta take what I can get. Alright, now I need to smelt some sand. So that's going to need a bulk smoker. Why is there no bulk blasting in this? Is there no lava? There is lava. So why can't I bulk blast stuff? They just replaced lava with smoking. Also, how difficult is it to make netherrack? You can crush it, you can craft it. You can fill a spout with life essence fluid and cobblestone. Okay, this seems to be doable, but how do you get this? Bucket of life into life essence fluid. Oh, this is not good. How do I get the life essence directly? 100 points. Oh, I read that. Try using some shoots. Oh, shoots on the sifter. Right. I got a little bit confused over there. I was like, wait, what? Shoots on the altar? Right, so this will work, I think. Do I have that andesite casing? I do not. It's fine, I'll make another one. Try using a bucket on the altar. You reckon that would work? Hi Greg's girl, you can use a tinker's spout to pour out of the altar into a tinker's tank to get blood. A tinker's spout to pour out of the altar into a tinker's tank. Ah. Thanks for the information. I shall do that. Right now though, I don't think I can put a tinker's tank down there. Didn't you do blood magic in E6E? Yeah, but I didn't know you can bucket the stuff out of this. The blood magic was completely different in E6E. If I wanted to get rid of this water. Okay. No, that doesn't work. that did exactly what I didn't want it to do. Alright, might as well make an infinite source of water. Alright, give me a moment. Just going to make an infinite water source. I hope this makes an infinite water source, by the way. Yes, it does. Okay. Awesome. Charging a casting table and a spout. A casting table. That would need grout, wouldn't it? Or seared bricks, which come from grout. So grout comes from clay, sand, and gravel. I guess I could do that. The first thing that I want to do though is make some glass. It is extremely important to me that I have glass. Because that's how you make the goggles. I forgot that I don't have the string. Is there any way to get string early on? Other than kelp? Not kelp, sorry. Other than flax? It's a mixer recipe. String. What the? 4 sticks in a mixer make string. Okay. Alright. I'll accept it. Wait, you can't make a crafting station? I need a pattern for this. Okay. They're both fiber. If you say so, man. It's just such a weird thing to look at. Yeah, exactly. It's Minecraft logic. You have to kind of figure it out as you go along. Alright, so if I put the sift... Hang on. This stupid cough, man. It comes out of nowhere. It completely messes me up. I don't understand why either. Right, now we'll figure out whether the gravel is going to stay in there or whether it's going to come out. That is not what I wanted to do. Sometimes you literally choke on nothing. Okay, so the gravel is not coming out, so that's a good thing. I think. Is anything else coming out? Oh, it is. It is. Okay, so this thing works. This thing works as an automation. All right, let me consume some H2O. Alright, so we need to set up the mixer with a basin, right? So how do you make a basin? Is it just 5 andesite alloy? Yes, it is. Good thing I remember at least the basics. And there we go. Now we have a basin. I don't know what I'm basing this on. This is overstressed. Can I put you over here? Nope. This needs a decent speed, doesn't it? The casting table isn't that expensive. Check the recipe for clay. Clay. Am I looking at clay or clay balls? Which one? Which one is the better recipe? Is it clay or clay balls? Balls. So this is dirt essence and water essence. I could get it from crushing. It's a 5% chance. I can get it from bulk washing sand, but 25% chance. I mean, that's not too bad, is it? I could crush the gravel into sand and then turn the sand into clay. 25% chance. Is that so bad? Now, if I could get water essence, that would make it a lot easier. But I don't see a way of getting it. It says use Essentia Ejaculus on crying obsidian to extract, but what the heck is that? That is a cube.js, so it's just a like Hellfire Force thing. Okay, so we can't make this right now. This thing is insanely expensive. We can't get that right away. Could I make a water seed? If I could type. So you make that with infusion crafting with water agglomeratio. That is okay, that's pretty doable. Infusion altar has no recipe. What? Why does the infusion altar not have a recipe? Interesting. So things have been changed quite a bit in this mod pack. Right, now I don't check if there's a sap or mystical agriculture. There is something. Where is it? This thing. But I don't see any water ingots on this. Oh, sorry, water essence is here. Essentia Ejaculus. So it does need you to make this. Other than that, you can't get water essence. And that is quite a ways off, actually. That needs us to go into thermal. Hey, Picticon, the quest tab hurts your eyes. It's not the best, eh? Again, I have no idea why I keep right-clicking on this thing. Oh my god! We're getting some good stuff, though. Eventually, definitely I want to do that. Can I try right now, though? New recipe? I just made these chests multiple times. Why is that a new recipe? Right, that looks so freaky though. With the chute getting covered by the gravel, that really looks freaky. I'm not sure I like that. Okay, so for some reason, this thing is not working the way I wanted it to. It fits nicely. I'm gonna need to do something about this because I need to get the mixer working. So should I get a couple of small water wheels and just get this thing running? The mechanical mixer. I guess I could do that. What speed would I need it to be on though? I think it doesn't work below 64 stress units, right? Yeah, the larger have more stress units, but they have a smaller rotation speed. So you really need to gear up the speed, which makes it a little bit difficult. So I'm kind of wondering, should I just have this running off of one water wheel and then move the rest of these away to a different location? It's been what, 2 hours in and I've already made such a big mess. Now either faster but less stress units or slower but more stress units. Yeah, but I would rather have it faster because I need less stress units, but I need it to be fast enough so that the mixer can rotate. I think that would be the way to do it. And to make the water wheel, what do I need? Is it this? I think that should be it. Let's put this. Oh my god. One large wheel has 512 stress units. Yes. But that's gotta be the worst biome to come and start this game in. There we go. So I think this should be enough. Waterlog my blocks. Waterlog. I guess I could waterlog them with stairs. Or maybe slabs, but I think stairs will work. There we go. Now those shouldn't turn into ice. Let's see. What else is next? I need some more gearboxes. So let's get 1, 2, 3, 4. And then an andesite casing. Am I out of andesite alloy once again? Try and check if it's an infinite source. It should be. Whoops. Yep, definitely is. The gearbox recipe always seems to be a little bit expensive, right? Like 4 cogwheels just for 1 gearbox? What about the ones on top of the wheels? Oh yeah, that's a good idea. I don't want to waterlog them, I'll just cover them up so they don't get, they don't get messed up. Right, as long as that's working, that's fine. Now I need to up the speed on this thing. Try using torches. Oh yeah, I completely forgotten about torches. It's been a while since I've like actually used torches because I placed on the mega torch in my E6E base, and I never needed to put that. I never needed to put down torches after that, and that was like 4 months ago. Alright, so 9 of these means I could do 4 and 4. Hopefully that's enough. Now this is going to give me a total of 512 stress units, right? Is that correct? Am I assuming that correct? It should. Yeah. Okay, I can work with should. That. Now I can't get up there. Huh! Okay, please tell me there's gonna be a... Wait, what am I doing over here? There we go. That's correct. Please tell me there's gonna be a way to fly. Do we have the... You have the Swift Wolf's Rending Gale that needs Dark Matter, Feather, Iron Band. Okay, that seems pretty straightforward, but we would need to get into Project E for that. I wonder if there's a different way of flying. All right, that's not gonna work. I do this. Light module and Supremium armor. Yeah, but getting to Supremium is gonna be a problem, isn't it? Why is this still not working? Isn't that supposed to work? See the recipe? For the flight thing? Oh wow, you have Gobber 2. What the heck is Gobber 2? That is a dragon star with unobtainium. Oh, what did this? Why is there all the modium in this? This is not an all the mods mod pack. The flight augment is a nether star with supremium and an unattuned augment. 4 nether stars for supremium. That needs 32,000 LP on a tier 4 altar. That needs 8,000. That needs 2,000. That needs 1,000. And I don't see how you can get Inferium. I'm guessing it drops from mobs or something. Yeah, you'd probably get it from mobs. That's normally how it works. Hi, OMS. Your pretty dog ate your homework. It's alright. I shall excuse you for the day. I hope you're having a wonderful Christmas. I think I need the vertical gearbox on here. Do I want the vertical gearbox? I think this might be a little bit too fast, actually. It's cooking and getting ready. Nice. Yeah, I think this would work. So if I put the cogwheel over here, and then I got the mixer. Yes, there we go. It is done. Look at the mess I've created. Oh my god. That is actually ridiculous how bad it looks. Yeah, this is actually the definition of dia wire when it comes to create for me. This is my dia wire. It looks so bad. Right, so I have completely forgotten what I was doing the basin for in the first place. Can someone remind me? Check the recipe for charcoal. Charcoal. You can bulk blast logs into charcoal. You can smelt them. But I have coal. I could just use normal coal. Yeah, but I need to get string. That's what I wanted. Let me get the string, please. So you go in. You start doing your thing. I'm not sure I like this new mixer whisk. The old one looked a little bit better. Is that just me? feel like the old one looked much better. Alright, let's grab some goggles. Boop, get it out. Now I want to put this in my QTO slot. I could put this in the head slot, right? Yeah, look at that. Now we have an idea. This is why it's not working. There we go. I have solved the problem, chat. These are working at 0 stress units. Yeah, there is no infusion alter recipe, unfortunately. No wonder this thing it wasn't working. I'm gonna break this down and start over. So break and break. I don't know why it wasn't working, to be honest. The water is there. So I don't get it. There must be something wrong, but I can't figure it out. Try going over the top. No, those were water sources, Titan. Those were not flowing water. That was sources. So yeah, I'm not sure why that wasn't working, but I don't know. Maybe the water doesn't connect to each other. Or the large water wheels don't connect to each other, maybe. Water needs to flow, not source. Yeah, but it was flowing down the thing, right? That's what we wanted. Alright, so I don't have anything connected over here, right? So maybe I can just break this. I can start over. Oh, well, there goes the 11 cobble. I might as well throw the pickaxe. I'm going to redo this whole setup because this looks absolutely awful. Also break below cobble. Alright, we will just restart this. Now that we have the goggles, we can actually, you know, make sense of how much stress units we're generating and we can work accordingly. Can you help me with the wheels? Of course. I'm just gonna break everything and then we can, you know, work it out together. I never refuse help. I turn out to need it a lot more than people think. Now this one, it needs to be moved. Wait, why can't I shift carry this? What if I put a cobble on top? Okay, carry on is not working for the chest. That is not good. There's 2 cobble in an upwards pillar. Okay. 2 cobble in an upwards pillar, you say? Alright. That is done. Sometimes do, sometimes not. Yeah, it worked for the first time and now it's not working. I don't get it. In the top, place the wheel. Like this? Or do you want it one higher than that? Okay. So do I do this? Sorry, I'm a little bit excited for this. Alright, so that seems to be working. Oh, I want to check one thing real quick. 256, 256. Oh, I could have sped this up one more. I've broken the top bit. This kind of looks pretty cool though. You know, the create water wheels, the textures have gotten a lot better. Pillar up to the height of the wheels. Okay. We'll go from here. I went a little bit too high. Alright, so I'm at the height of the wheels. One more block. Okay. So I actually went the correct place the first time. And one to the left. Alright. We are here. So do you want me to place cobble all along the top? So that the water will flow down one direction? One more. Awaiting further instructions, sir. Is that correct? So do I need to put like the water sources over here? Okay. I would rather the water sources not go into the void. So if I do this, that's gonna go into the void, right? I guess if I moved all of this one block behind, then that's not gonna happen. So let me try that. Ow! But I got the point what you were trying to do. So I'm just gonna go one block behind. Where is my water wheels? Then I'm gonna have some cobble over here. This is just to make sure that the water does not go into the void. And then one block on the other side and I should be good. Right, so the water is going to flow down there and it'll stop over here. It's not going to go further than that. If it does, then I need to wall it off and then remove the wall, and then that'll still work. Then we just do this, go down one block. That's fine. Hi Devilish. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to you as well. We started a new pack today. Alright, let's see if this works. I would probably need to go up for this. Yes, this does work. And this gives me 512 stress units. Nice. Nicely. Alright, so I do need to cover the top, otherwise the ice is going to just form. Alright, let's go get some more water. Hey Ghost, Twitch Minecraft integration, never seen this thing? It's a mod called Content Creator Integration. It allows you to do a lot of cool stuff. It allows you to see your Minecraft chat in the game. Oh, sorry, your Twitch chat in the game. You can spawn stuff on me. You can do stuff with channel points. There's all sorts of crazy shenanigans that you can do. You can yeet me. You can drop the item that's in my hand if I have one. Oh, there we go. Exhibit A, ladies and gentlemen. Oop. might as well get a little bit more life essence and get a full bunch of hearts. My soul became too weak apparently. That normally happens when people eat me off. Ow. Why's that hurt so much? Is that 4 blocks high or 3 blocks? What are we making here? Making a basic create rotation system. So I'm trying to get as much stress units as I can from here. We have 5 of these water wheels. So that should produce 2,536 stress units. Did I math that correctly, chat? No, I did not. 2048. 2560. 2560 stress units. Oh, consume H2O. Hi, Blunding. Merry Christmas, buddy. Hope you're having a fantastic time. See the Discord? Can I check it later? Is it urgent? Merry Christmas, Blunding. Right now, or let me check. What's going on? Oh, that's neat. That was what I tried to do first time, Titan. It didn't work for me. The water wheels would not move. I have no idea why. That's why I resorted to doing this whole thing. But since this is working for now, I'm gonna let it be. I still need to rotate the speed up for this. But it should hopefully be a little bit less crazy this time. Because we don't have, you know, stuff coming out of all sides. So I'm gonna start off with a large that goes to a small, that goes to a large, it goes to a small, a large, small, and finally a large and a small. Is that the max I can do? You're back from the lurk. The stressometer isn't too hard to make. I should probably make that. How difficult is it? Stressometer. That needs a speedometer, which needs a compass and an andesite casing. So I need to make a compass and I need 1 iron ingot for that. Alright, let's get some iron, shall we? In order to get iron, I will need a fan. Right, good thing this is looking the right way. Let's get the depot in place. Let's get the water in place. Is there a way to increase stress capacity? Yeah, definitely. Get a job, your stress goes up immediately. But no, you can get a whole bunch of different ways to get stress units. There's different types of stress creation thing, like water wheels. You have windmills, you have electric motors, I think. Yeah, so the electric motor is a pretty good way. If you have power, then you can just convert that. Oh wow, we got a whole lot of iron from that. Apparently the crafting station does not work with the compressed stacks option. That's weird. A look again? No worries, Ral. So this is weird. I'm trying to compress all the stacks with K, and it's not working. So let's do... Oh, do we have the crafting table on a stick? Nope. That's unfortunate. Hi, Cappy. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Now, can you make a crafting table with oak planks? Yes, thank you. Thank you. Now, is this gonna work? Aha! So apparently the crafting station from Tinker's Construct doesn't allow you to do that. Which is silly. Because it's a crafting station. Shouldn't it work the exact same way as the other ones? I'll just put all of this inside. I'm gonna wash the rest of this stuff. The buttons are missing. Yeah, it doesn't have the integration that this one does. I guess it's not a vanilla crafting table with extensions. It's its own thing. Which is what I'm guessing is causing some problems. It's fine though. We can work around it. Anytime we need to compress stuff, we will just use the other crafting table, and when we need to use the inventory, then we'll use this one. A whole bunch of zinc nuggets as well, a little bit of gunpowder. I need to make the copper casing next, because I want to make the spout. So the spout is going to need copper casing and dried kelp. Oh, speaking of which, I do need to waterlog my sifter. I should be able to do that. Rules? Chat rules are probably down under in the description. Yeah, the rules are down there. You follow those, you should be fine. Right, so this is going to be Shift K, Shift K. Nice, I love when that works. Okay, we've got a bunch of quartz, gold, copper, and zinc and iron. The next thing is kelp, so... That's so frustrating. The snowy taiga is probably the worst biome to be in. I just turned around and it was ice. When in DMs with another streamer who's messing with create. Okay. Place a torch around it. I shall do that, sir. Hey, they didn't change the recipes for torches. Okay, so we got the sifter in place. Now I need to get my gearbox back, I think. Was it a normal one? No, I think it was a vertical one. That is completely incorrect. So if I place this down... Not the OP smelter washer haunter smoker? Wait, is there like a way to do that in a 4-in-1? That would be pretty cool. If you could do that. It would minimize the amount of space needed as well. Right, so for the sifter, you can do 4 fans at 1 block. But wouldn't they like interfere with each other's recipes? Or does that not work? Alright, so what did you say? How do I put the water in here? Yeah, but Sauce said that you can put the water after and it still works. Was that for something else? Anyway, I can do this. Right, so a waterlogged sifter. Now, what do you need to get kelp out of this? Do you need sand? Or do you still need gravel? Do you need dirt? Okay, okay. Dirt is the next thing that I need. You're supposed to go in. Why do you not go in? Oh, where's the mesh? I thought I put the mesh in. Apparently not. Okay, now what's missing? I know what's missing. Nope, that's not it. But that is one of the reasons. But there's another reason why it's not working. I didn't give it any stress units. I'm just trying to make it work by putting it against the gearbox. That's not how the thing works. You need to give it stress. You need to give it rotation. Fair enough, I deserve that one. But I think it's on a cooldown now. Right. So this thing works now. And then in order to get this up top. Now, does this only work with a string mesh, or is it a string mesh or any other mesh? Pretend this is the fail. I do that all the time, dude. I fail on a daily basis. It's only string? Okay. That's not very nice. Because that means I need to get a few more sticks. Not buttons! Ah. Why do I do this to myself? Oh my god, I almost made the wrong thing again. Alright, we got the string, we got the mesh. Let's make the string mesh. Sorry. We got the string and the sticks. So you got something to decorate your house with. Nope, it's gone. It is gone. Hey Rin, needs to be waterlogged too, but in order to waterlog you need to place the water first. Apparently that's how it works. Alright, so I got a chest over here, so that should automate the process of input and output at least. All I need to do is really go back up here. Look at the tower that I've created. Look at my creation. Is there a way to have the chute slanting? Kind of like a sideways hopper? Nope. That does not seem to work. Merry Christmas to you too, Rin. Pipes also work? Yeah, that's true. I could have done a pipe, to be honest. Because it is in the quest that I need to make a pipe's pipe. So that is 6 iron ingots and 14 cobblestone and 3 redstone. Oh, did I not waterlog it? Oh my god. So I got nothing out of this. No, it didn't go in. The dirt didn't go in. The pipe texture? It's using the other texture. There we go. At least the dirt didn't get wasted. Oh my god, that string is huge. Hang on. What the? Why is it so huge? That is definitely not the size it's supposed to be. The brass? Yeah, brass one is big as well. That's a chonky boy. I'm not a big fan of this create safe tile, I will say. The waterlogging aspect, not a big fan. You should be able to waterlog it after putting the thing in place. I don't like how you have to put it in the water first. Like put the water first and then the sifter. Feel like the other way around is more intuitive. Got a fire coral. First thing, you already got a sift system. I mean, it's pretty simple. Now, this thing needs to be bulk smoked, right? Yeah, bulk smoking. Hey, hi Solarius. Yeah, we finally moved on. Can make a campfire? I could, yeah. Okay, got a dried kelp. Now for the copper casing, what do I need? What is the recipe for copper? It's just a copper ingot with a strip log. Well, time to strip again. Now, where's my copper? Pretty simple, really. Use F5. See, using F5 gave you a whole new perspective. F5? What does F5 do? It just shows me myself. Oh, a whole new perspective. I see what you did there. Nice one. That took me quite a few moments. That was really well done, I have to say. There's a YouTuber who literally had that quote. I like Zobias's quote in his bio. It says, "I didn't like my beard at first, then it grew on me." Yeah, you can go for it. Okay, so we need water. Wait, blitz powder. How much does this give you? It gives you 1 lightning charge. That is really bad because I need 4 of these. So I need 4 lightning charges, 4 blitz powder. So I need 4 of each of these. Oh, Ghost Kevin, thank you for the follow, my dude. Alright, so 4 lapis, 4 quartz, also 4 buckets of water, but I can get that at the end. And then finally, what else? 4 blank slates, wow. So that's more rocky dirt. I have 11 blank slates. What am I worried about? See the aqueous accumulator? It's a pretty standard recipe. Need 5, not 4. Even if this pack revolves around blood magic, it's a fun pack. It does seem to be pretty fun. Why do we need 5 of these? For the blitz powder? Oh, for later. Okay, I might as well make it now. Thank you for the insight, so we don't need to worry about making it again next time. Now, the only thing that's left is the 5 buckets of water. Which shouldn't be a problem because we have buckets of water right here. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. Thank you very much. So we have 5 blitz powder. Now we need to put that in under a spout, right? No, we need to press this. That's depressing. Where's my press? Alright, so I'm gonna need to get some stress units over here. Now the best way to do that is something that is escaping me at the moment. How should I get stress units over here? Shaft straight? That would be really slow though. I would like to get it from here. I think there might be a way. Right, so if I had 1 shaft over there, 1 shaft in the top part, that could technically work. Let me try this, chat. This is something that I'm thinking may or may not end up working. Also, this thing looks garbage once again. Okay, so that didn't work. This is like the worst thing you can have for a create guide, different types of inputs for different machines, yeah. I don't know why the mixer uses a gear system when all the other stuff uses the shaft system. It feels like it's intentionally done to piss people off. Okay, so how much kelp do I need to make dried kelp turn into a belt? I need 6. It's based off IRL mixers? Yeah, most likely. Still doesn't stop me from being angry at it. This is Minecraft after all. This is not real life, so there should be some allowances for that. But hey, we'll work with it. We'll find a way. There's always a way. And I think I found the way. The way. That's difficult. Worst conflict you can have is smoking and haunting. Yeah, that's true. Right, so the kinetic stress on this is 512. This is 64. And this is 256. Okay, we got a bunch of stress units left. So it shouldn't be a problem. Got to literally give blood to play this one? Yeah, pretty much. But it's fun. I'm having a lot of fun with this. It's been a while since I've had a start of a pack be this much fun. So I'm looking forward to it. This may not be a large pack by any means, but I am quite enjoying it anyway. To make more dirt using rooted dirt. What is this? Rooted dirt. Nice to not be an expert for a change. Yeah. Rooted dirt has no recipe. So I'm guessing you need that azalea thingy. Wait, is there no azalea sapling? Huh. Interesting. I didn't know that. Azalea bushes other side. Oh, okay. I did not know that. So flowering azaleas can turn into the stuff. Using lightning charge. Coarse dirt using lightning charge. I don't want to waste these right now. Also, for the spout, you can't really put water into this, right? Unless I have some sort of tank, which is on top of this. They did not get consumed. How do they work then? Alright, now we have singularity tanks. I think I'm going to use this one. And then make some fluid pipes. I believe that should work. I need 5 glass, 4 iron. That should be easy enough. I do love singularity tanks. They're pretty awesome. And for the pipes, I need 2 buckets, so that's 3 and 3, 6 and 6, 12 iron ingots. Wow, that is an expensive pipe, I have to say. But at least we get a whole bunch of them, right? We get 16 of them. Now that's not too bad. Now, how do I get... I guess I just need to fill water like this. Until I can get an aqueous accumulator. Okay, so that's 32 buckets. I need a wrench. Yeah, I mean, any wrench should work, right? The create wrench should work. As long as it's marked as a wrench, it should hopefully do the thing. Now, spout needs a depot. I'm going to borrow this one. I know I shouldn't. It's a lazy way out, but I never said that I'm not lazy. So, deal with it. There we go. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. Did I need 5 glowstone or did I need 4 glowstone and a lightning charge? I don't know which one I needed. I may have made an extra glowstone for no reason. I have no idea. Now I need 4 glowstone, that's for sure. But I don't know if I needed extra in the future. Wait, didn't I need 16 of these? Because I need 4 glowstone blocks. That's 16 glowstone. So definitely need a lot more of these. Yeah, I need 16 for the altar. Okay, I can make more. I will need more glowstone charges. Oh, sorry, lightning charges. I don't have enough nether quartz for that. As I need 12 nether quartz, right? For this? I have 10. Where is the mixer recipe? So each of these gets converted into one lightning charge. So 1 to 1. I need 12 of each of these. Can we just not talk about how GOC, Gaming on Caffeine, pumps out videos and streams like nothing? Yeah, that guy is dedicated, I have to say. He gives a lot of effort to his craft. It's actually pretty insane how much he does. Like, I get tired just watching him. So imagine being him. Yeah, how exactly? Like, how does he not burn out? Oh, this thing is not gonna work, is it? There's water in there. Can I remove the water with the bucket? Hi there, Leonor. Did my string mesh just go into the void? Did anyone see that? Oh, Dax. No. I think my string mesh just went into the void. Well, there's nothing I can do about this. It chose the perfect time, Dax. Like, there's no way for me to save myself. No trees, nothing. I've no house, no trees, nothing can save me. I guess I have to position myself over the water now. That's my only saving grace. I lost my string mesh. I'm really upset about that. Oh my god, you guys are really evil. Y'all people be evil. Right, I need to get some more gold so that I can get some more quartz. And in the meantime, might need to make another string mesh because I have run out of it. Last second. Fix the stream delay? Nice. I don't know, Twitch been having some problems lately. I don't understand why. It's just happening. Right, so it was something like this, right? String mesh. How difficult is the Philosopher's Stone, by the way? Pretty close up for you today. Philosopher's Stone needs a ruby, which comes from ruby ore, I think. There's no way to get a ruby ore. What about ruby essence? So that needs signalum, redstone, and diamond. Okay, so once we get those three done, we should have the Philosopher's Stone. Which, I don't mind. Yeah, we got a ways to go. I was just seeing how difficult it would be to get to Project T. Speaking of, there is other ways to do that. We could use the alchemical chest or whatever it's called. Or what chest is it, chat? The one with the blue color? Energy condenser, that's the one. Oh, it does need alchemical chest, but it needs molten hepatizon. which needs Tinker's Construct, and it needs copper, cobalt, and quartz. And cobalt has no recipe, apparently. I'm guessing it's a cobalt seed. Yeah, I think it's going to have a seed. So cobalt ingots will have the cobalt essence, which has the cobalt seeds, which comes from netherite, apparently. Because infusion crafting is disabled. How do you like your cheese nacho chips? Flat or packed with flavor? I don't really have nacho chips. I don't really have chips at all. I have a chip on my shoulder, but that's about it. Doritos? Nope. I just don't have chips in general. There we go. We got the quartz. I'm not a chip kind of guy. Yeah, Doritos ever? I have had them. Yeah. I didn't much enjoy them. They're just not for me, I guess. Alright, so for blank slates, I need more rocky dirt. So I need 6 more of these. So I need 2 of these. I have 2 buckets. I think that should be enough. Would you want them with no powder or loaded with powder? That's a difficult one. I'd have to say medium powder. Not loaded with, but not empty. I'd like a little bit of powder. Choose either. You can't do that. Then I'd say loaded with powder because I can blow away some of the powder. That's the only choice I have left. There's nothing else I can do. You give me no choice. Right, we should get 12 bliss powder out of this. One of the powders magically bound permanently to the chip. Oh, now we're just being silly. Fully loaded then. I have no choice. How did I get map? What map? What are you talking about? Journey map? There's no journey map. That's FTB map. There's no journey map. It's a FTB map. It's just been updated. Thought that's Zara's minimap? I don't know. I think it's FTB because this thing is an FTB thing. The waypoint manager and the claim chunks. Yeah, it's been updated so it shows you your, like, you can take all of your deaths off at the same time. I think it was a update requested by like many people because people who play with CCI have a lot of deaths. So it was kind of like because of them that they updated that and added that button in. Whenever you have more than... Wait, why is this not work? Oh, right, that needs to be... This needs to be pressed, right? Yeah. Alright. Depress you. How difficult is it to make the rotation speed controller? It needs an iron wire and a brass casing. So that just needs the rolling mill? Wow, that's insanely easy. I should make this. I'm gonna put this on the bookmarks. How difficult is it to make the... Oh wow, that's super simple. We're gonna make that today. I want it. I need it. I must have it. Yeah, it's much cheaper. I am a big fan of that. As an Indian, we love cheap stuff. It's inbuilt in our DNA. We love a good deal. Can I turn this back to normal? Someone mentioned about the charge on course dirt. Yeah, that was Titan. So how do you make course dirt? And why do you need a charge on this? You can put them together to make dirt, but I don't think that's what we want. I can try it, but I can't guarantee anything. So gravel and dirt makes coarse dirt, but why do I need it? Like, I feel like I'm going beyond what I'm supposed to. Also, I don't have any more quartz. Oh, you're still going? Okay. I thought this was done. You go, you go, you go, you go, boss. Alright, so we need one of these, another blank slate, which I am fresh out of. For the blank slate, so I need 3 more of you. 1 of you. Such a weird recipe. Right, so we have 3 buckets in here. I think I will use this, but in a different way. So you should make another blitz powder. And then... I can't put the spout on the ground, can I? Like, is that gonna work? If I put a spout there? Or does it have to have a depot underneath it? Needs a depot? Yeah. Man. Why does it need a depot? Why so picky? You know what? Let's just make another depot. It's not that difficult. It works with a press, just not with anything else. Well, that's just silly. But it's alright. It is. Okay. Okay, I did not mean to put that over there. Let's just put the pipe in first. So I can do this. And then I can do this. Hey, Ray Place. Welcome in. Howdy doody. Oh, yeah. Need the press. I keep forgetting about that additional step. I don't need this, do I? I just needed the press. Okay. It's all good. So, what do I need to do? Do I just, like, place this on the ground? And then throw the lightning charge on it? Oh, crafting it only gives me dirt. It just gives me dirt. Doesn't give me rooted dirt. Okay, that's cool. But the whole point was Titan was saying that you can give me dirt, rooted dirt out of that. That was your whole point. I remember you saying that using lightning charges with dirt will give you rooted dirt. I mean, I don't need dirt duplication. I have so many stacks over here. Okay, anyway. That's cool, I guess. I want to make a rolling mill now. So that needs 4 andesite alloy, 2 iron sheets, 2 shafts. So another andesite casing. Good for passive crafting? I suppose so. I was just expecting something else. Oh, I need life essence. Why am I spawning all the way up here now? It doesn't matter where I set my world spawn. I keep spawning at like random locations. I have no idea why. It doesn't even tell me. It's not like a... oh, hey, you're gonna spawn over here now for some reason. No, there's no reason. I'm just like spawning all over the place. It's weird, right? Okay, I have shafts, so I don't need that. I need this. And then I needed 2 iron plates. Thankfully, with the 512 stress units, this mechanical press is actually pretty fast. So it's not that difficult to make all of this stuff. Alright, now the rolling mill, I have a feeling that I don't want this to be as fast as the rest of the stuff. I'm going to put this over here. This is still consuming 512 stress units. But I should be able to get iron wire from that. You just put an iron plate in there and you get 2 of them. Probably intended to not spawn directly in front of the altar. Maybe. I can't for the life of me understand why. Alright, so we got 2 iron wires. Which means that the rotational speed controller is almost within our grasp. I'm missing the brass casing. Oh yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. The brass age, yay! So we can now get rid of all of this nonsense and turn it all into like a really simple solution with the rotation speed controller. So all these gears that you just see over there, they can all be changed. However, I think this is where we're going to wrap it up for today. We got a really awesome stream done. We did a bunch of progress. I did not expect to make this much progress in the first stream. This is awesome. The amount of progress we've done. I think tomorrow we will do Tinker's Construct and get a little bit further in the pack. Maybe make a cobble gen. Cobble gen is part of the game over here. And we'll streamline this whole process with the rotation speed controller. I think that is going to be a good stream to do. Oh, try to eat cheese. Thank you for the follow. I also want to get rid of this nonsense and move it over there so that we can have the mixer and the mechanical press working side by side. See biomancy? Yeah, I did see it. There's going to be a lot of fleshy stuff in this pack. So it's going to be something quite icky, but we'll see. In the meantime, I do want to find someone to raid, and I see a Madam Giggles online. We haven't raided Giggles in a while, have we? She's playing all the mods Volcano block. So I think we'll go send some love over to Madam Giggles. Hi, Cracked. You're just at the end of the stream. Welcome in. Those who are not subscribed, please copy the first red message. If you are subscribed, you can copy the second red message. And let's go say hi to Madam Giggles. If you like what you see over there, hit the follow button. I should be back here tomorrow exactly 3 hours before whatever the time is for you now. Hopefully, I shall see you guys then. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for all the new follows today. Ral and Shimon, thank you for the tier 1 resubs. I really appreciate it. And hope to see you guys tomorrow. Until then, everyone, stay safe. Have an excellent time zone. Sorry, Cracked. Hopefully, you'll be able to catch it tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow if you can make it. Until then, bye bye.